home. I'm a school teacher. I'm a retired sergeant major. As a 24-year veteran of the Army National Guard and a retired command sergeant major.
As a retired sergeant major in the Army National Guard out of Minnesota.
Retired out as command sergeant major.
I spent 24 years in the military, Congressman, as a command sergeant major. I know
Tim Walz is one of those everyday people. Coach to the state champs, teacher of the year, command sergeant major.
I am a retired command sergeant major in the Minnesota National Guard.
I am a retired sergeant major in the Army National Guard.
What I consider to be the responsibility and the privilege of being the highest ranking enlisted personnel ever to serve in Congress. And the Democrats.
What rank was that?
Command sergeant major.
So when you first came to Washington, you were a retired command sergeant major in the Army National Guard. So
I was an enlisted soldier for all those years, and care of troops and making sure they have the right equipment is paramount. So.
Served 24 years, including in operations during freedom, retired as a command sergeant major, which makes him the highest ranking enlisted soldier to ever serve in the United States Congress.
He said, you have a visitor that's coming. This is Congressman Walz from Minnesota. He's a retired sergeant major in the Army.
Mr. Speaker, I yield 30 seconds to the gentleman from Minnesota, the highest ranking enlisted soldier ever to serve in the United States Congress, Command Sergeant Major Tim Walz.
The gentleman from Minnesota is recognized for 30 seconds.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I thank the gentleman for this.
With service in both the Nebraska National Guard and then the Minnesota National Guard, he retired as a command sergeant major.
Shortly after I was elected, I got the opportunity to go out to Walter Reed Army Medical Center and visit some of our wounded warriors. And there was this young man there coming back from Iraq, recovering from his injuries, and they said, this is Congressman Walz. He's a retired sergeant major in the Army. And
he's a coach to the state football champs, and he's a command sergeant major in the Army National Guard. And I get to introduce to you my favorite coworker, who achieved the rank of command sergeant major in the Army National Guard, and someone who proudly wears the Red Bull whenever he can. So please join me in welcoming our governor, a veteran, Governor Tim Walz.
A retired command sergeant major in the National Guard. He represents Minnesota's 1st Congressional District and is the ranking member of the House of Veterans Affairs Committee. A member of American Legion Post 11 in Mankato, Minnesota. He was the creator and sponsor of the American Legion Coin Bill and was a valuable ally in the passage of numerous other veteran-centric legislation. Please give a warm American Legion family welcome to Representative Tim Walz.